Hey folks, I'm Mirenda. I'm going to ask you to still be patient with me. I'm still getting over whatever this cold is and my energy is low. But I want to talk to you today about what kept me up last night. So I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning with horrible heartburn, like the old people heartburn, just so I took a tablet, settled my stomach down, and while I was waiting for the tablet to kick in, I, in my wisdom, decided to go on Facebook, see what was happening. That was a mistake. A local news organization posted an article about a group wanting to do a Black Lives Matter protest in my beautiful county. So this organization chose a big, huge beach. They asked people to be socially responsible, to distance, to wear their masks, and to take a stand.
We have had a number of meetings amongst the people who've decided that we should organise this, and we have gone through the ins and outs of all the risks involved in it. We have stewards coming. We're having sanitizer there. We're going to be not only 2 metres but 3 metres apart from each other, constantly reminded, and the entire event will be stewarded as well. We're not going to have groups of more than 15 people in one place. They'll be in separate places on the beach.
That's beautiful. I love it. There have been several successful, peaceful, responsible protests all across Ireland. But what happened? I decided to read the comments that were made under the post, and then I couldn't sleep. I did not get to sleep till 5 o'clock in the morning. Let me read you a couple of the comments, and then you'll understand why I did not sleep. I think America and England have done enough marches on Black Lives Matters. Don't you? Sick of looking at it at this stage. Then they go on to talk about a horrific murder that happened in Cork. A black guy stabbed a white guy. A black guy doing something bad in Ireland does not negate systemic racism in the United States. Let me read you another comment. What about doing a march for that young fella that got stabbed in Cork yesterday by black members of the Irish community that have been goading white Irish that they are superior to us? Again, the murder in Cork was horrific. It was heinous. But I don't understand why you are relating that to a Black Lives Matter protest in Falkara in Donegal. So what ends up happening is I want to fight, I want to argue, I want to engage and just on these comments that are on social media. And then questions start burning through my mind. How do I just stand by and let people dehumanize black folks on social media? I have skills and talents. I can fight the Candace Owens of the world. I'm articulate. I can deconstruct her ridiculous false logic and expose the fact that her arguments are made on a foundation of nothing. Shouldn't I fight back? Shouldn't I argue? How can I make a difference? I need to redress the balance, the scales that the racists have just knocked over. There's no scales at all. There's none. No scales. How do I protect myself mentally, spiritually, emotionally when I read these things? Why should I have to be protecting myself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally from all these people? Somebody's cutting grass outside. I'm going to keep talking. How do I protect myself from racism if I don't stand against it? How do I protect my sons if I don't stand against it? How do I leave this earth a better place than I found it if I don't just stomp up and down on the racism that's just...
I will not argue with assholes on Facebook. I will not argue with assholes on Facebook. I will not.
How?
I will not argue.
Should I allow racists to run me off social media because they just get to say whatever they want and me arguing breaks my brain? What do I do? What do I do? These things, these questions, they just rattle around and I get upset and I get lost because I feel as if I should stand up, that my silence means that I am complicit in the spread of hateful, racist comments across social media. I need to do something. So I make these videos hoping to put a relatable face on the things that are happening in the world, that those of you who know me, those of you who really know me can say, this is how it affects people. This is what's happening. It's insidious. It's not just something that you read online, but these are individuals that you know who are affected. That's what I hope to do because that's all I can do. Because otherwise I sit up from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Racism is horrible. Hateful comments hurt other people. You can't just willy-nilly say whatever you want. Or maybe you don't care. Maybe you don't care. But no, if you're a racist and you're watching this video, what you say and what you write has an impact on other people. You should know that. As always, thanks for listening to me natter and ramble. These are just my thoughts. I'll chat to you later.